I'm going to show you the tuning of this song. E flat, A flat, E flat, the higher octave of this one, A flat, C, E flat. You end up with an A flat major open tuning. Actually, this studio version of this song is a half step above this tuning. It's on A major open tuning. These are bars 1 and 2. On these two bars we have this. We have to use our second and third finger. We place them on the 5th and 4th string on the 5th fret, and with my index finger I strum. I do a downstroke on the top 3 strings, and then these two I slide them up a whole step from fret 5 to fret 7. Then I start the arpeggio, which consists on using these 3 fingers. You can use this one too as well, the ring finger, but we will mostly use the thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger. The arpeggio is like this. You play the 6th string. We put our index finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and then we have this 6th string, 3rd string, 4th, 5th, then we do the open 2nd string, the 3rd string, the 6th, 7, and then we do again 6th, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Everything will sound like this. On the next bar number 2, we repeat the same idea. We start on the 2nd string, 3rd, 6th, and 4th. These first 4 notes. Now 6th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and we will repeat these 3: 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And then we use the 4th and 3rd open string and do an upstroke with the index finger, a downstroke with the index finger on the 3 strings, 5th, 4th, and 3rd, and with the slide we press gently on the 2nd fret and we lift. And then an upstroke on these 2 strings, 5th and 4th. This whole bar would sound like this. Then we go to bar number 3. This section starts similar to the first bar, but instead we do a little wider, so to speak, strumming, and we start from the 6th string to the 2nd string. Together with this slide from the 5th to the 7th fret. Then we do an upstroke on these two strings, 5th and 4th and 5th. Open 6th string. I place again my index finger on the 5th fret, and I play 3rd, 4th and 5th string, 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 4th, 6th, 3rd. I strum down on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, and open 6th string. This whole bar will sound like this. Then, bar number 4, we don't lift this finger from this whole position. This one stays, and then we place our middle finger on the 6th string on the 7th fret, and I play 6th string, and then I strum from the 6th string and the 6th and the 4th string, but I'm muting this 5th string so that it doesn't sound. See? And we have this octave on the 7th fret. And I play the 7th fret on the 6th string, and then I strum down, up, these two on the 7th and the 6th and the 4th string. Then I, while I keep this finger here, I place my index finger on the 5th string, and I do again up, down, up, and then with my 2nd finger I play the 7th fret of this 5th string. See, we have this. And then I play this 5th fret on the 6th string and 7th fret on the 5th string. Down, down, up. See, when I do up, I add this little finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string. And I strum the 3rd, 4th, up, and the 5th, 4th, and 3rd, down, up. This whole bar sounds like this. Bars 5, 6, and 7 are the trickiest ones because they feature a very interesting technique that is called behind the slide. It consists on pressing the strings with any of the other 3 fingers while you have the slide already on the strings. This allows you to get notes that are behind the fret of where the slide is placed, because when you press any of those frets behind the slide, you allow the string to vibrate below the slide. It is hard, but you get used to it over time. This is easier to do with high string action and not doing too much pressure on the strings with the slide. If the action is very low, the strings will not have enough room to vibrate freely below the slide, and it will touch the slide and that would sound sloppy. I will demonstrate. For instance, I have my slide on fret number 7 and I want to get this note on the fret number 5 on the second string. For instance, I'm placing the slide very gently on the strings, and then I press this string on this fret, and then when I press, the string gets closer to the fretboard and vibrates below the slide. When I lift the finger, the string touches the slide again and gets this note. This allows you to get some melodies with the slide. That one is hard. You can also press the string with the slide if you don't want to lift this finger. Instead of doing this, you can do this. It's pretty hard, actually. See? Bar number 5 starts with a slide from fret number 4 to fret number 7 on the second, third, fourth and fifth strings. Actually, it doesn't really matter if you start on which fret you start. What matters is that you end up on fret number 7. Then we do an upstroke on the strings 3rd and 4th. Then we play the fifth string, 2nd string behind the slide on the fret number 5, 3rd string, 5th string. I lift my index finger, 2nd string, 3rd string, 5th, 1st string on fret number 5 behind the slide, 2nd string, 5th string. I lift my index finger and I do an upstroke from the 1st string to the 4th string. And then I do a slide down to the fret number 5. Bar number 6 starts here on fret number 5. I do a downstroke after the slide down that we just produced from fret number 7 to 5. Downstroke. I play the 3rd string, 5th, 3rd fret on the 2nd string behind the slide. I play 5th string and I press down with the slide on the 2nd string, and at the same time I play with my index finger the 3rd string at the same time that I lower the slide. You should have this. This one is very tricky. Now I play the 5th string. I play again the 2nd string while I'm still pressing down with the slide on the 2nd string on the 5th fret, and at the same time that I lift the slide, I play the 5th string with my thumb and I do a hammer on the 4th fret on the 5th string. I will show this part again because it's very tricky. Now we have to play 4th string and the 3rd string. We leave it open. Now I play the 5th string on the 4th fret. I do a hammer on to the open string, and I play again the 3rd string and the 4th string open. This whole bar would sound like this. Bar number 7 starts with open 5th string, hammer on to the fret number 5. I play the 3rd string, open, 4th string, 4th fret, 5th string, 5th fret, again 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string. I do a pull off, but at the same time I play the 5th string and the 4th string open with this pull off. See, I'm playing this and this, and I do a hammer on with my middle finger on the 4th fret, and now I do 3rd string, 4th and 5th, and now I do with the slide on the 5th fret, I do up, down, up. The up stroke is on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string, the down stroke is on the 5th and 4th string, and the last up stroke is on the middle 2 strings, the 4th and 3rd string. This whole bar will sound like this. Now I am going to play bars 8, 9 and 10. On bar number 8, we have a slide from fret number 5 to 7 on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th strings with a downstroke. Then we have an upstroke on the 3rd and 4th string. I block the 5th string. Then we start this arpeggio on the 2nd string, 4th, 5th, 1st, 3rd, 5th, again 3rd and 5th, 2nd, 3rd and 5th. All the bar will sound like this. A little slower. Bar number 9 keeps repeating the same arpeggio, and now it starts on the 1st string. always on the fret number 7. First string, third, fifth, third, fifth, again, second, third, fifth, first, third, down on the fourth and fifth strings, upstroke on the open third, fourth and fifth string, upstroke and downstroke. Then I press with the slide on the fret number 2 and lift. Exactly as the beginning, you end up with this. See? So, upstroke, downstroke, I press with the slide, lift the slide, and upstroke again. Again, all the bar. Then I do a slide on bar 10 from the 2nd fret to the 5th fret. Again, as before, it doesn't matter if you start it on fret number 4 or 3rd or 2nd fret. The only thing that matters is that you end up on fret number 5. Again on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th strings. And then the arpeggio that I have here is 3rd string, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 1st, 5th, and now I have 3rd string. I play behind the slide with my index finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and I lift and I do a pull off on the 3rd string. Then I play 5th string and an upstroke on these two, on the open string, on the 3rd and 4th strings. All the bar will sound like this. Again. I want to show you this without these fingers. That's it. These last two bars are almost exactly the same as the first two bars, with the exception of only one note. We start again with a downstroke from the 6th string to the 2nd string. The most important note you have to strum are these, the top 3 strings. But that's what the guy is doing in the video. Then we play 6th string. Again, we place our index finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and we play 3rd string, 7th fret of the 4th string, 7th fret of the 5th string, open 2nd string, 4th string, 6th, 4th, 6th again, 3rd, 4th and 5th. That's bar number 11. bar number 12 starts on the second string, we leave it open, third string, sixth string, fourth, sixth, third, fourth, fifth, again, third, fourth, fifth and fourth, upstroke on the open third, fourth and fifth, upstroke and downstroke. I place my the slide on the second fret and I lift it. I do an upstroke on the fourth and fifth string and I do a slide from the fourth fret. What matters is that we end up again on first fret number 7. So this last bar sounds like this. Again. We do a little slowing down of the last